You know exactly why you're here, don't you?
Do I? Because I don't.
Let me remind you again of who you truly are, Mike Cunt. You've started as an ordinary schoolboy, studying anatomy, and soon later, you wanted to go into medical school to become a surgeon. But you weren't just obsessed with bodies, but also with machines. And soon you wanted to create something more outstanding. Do these two creations ring a bell to you?
They do, officer. That's Gina and Neela. One of the best creations I've ever made in my entire career.
And why did you exactly make them for?
To save Jeremy starters.
And who are they? Tell me everything you know.
Well, it all started in 1997.
Hello Melly, welcome to Gina's Family Diner. So I got told by Jeremy that you were hired for the night guard to be me for this job. I'm so glad to have a security guard around this place, man. Those robots are not as friendly as you think they are. My name is Jane, by the way, and I'll be here to get you settled down your first night of surviving this horrible establishment. Now, your first important thing is obviously our policies that you never leave out of your office and go get yourself a few slices of pizza. We provided you some pizza for you. It's probably cold by now, so I'm sorry. Now, with that being said, you're free to look at the cameras while I talk to explore the place on the comfort of your main seat. You can watch any camera you like. They can occasionally glitch out if something bad goes on. Now luckily that's nothing to worry for. Now over to your right on the cameras you can see two icons. These will take you to the vent cameras on the map layer and the underground tunnel cameras. So be sure to check those too if you can't see anyone on the surface map layer. Now why would there be an underground? Well, there's an easy explanation. This diner was built above an underground cave system. That's really it. I don't know how or why. But why should I care? Because I didn't admit anything about the design of this diner. Anyway, next I'll be guiding you through your office surroundings. Now, in front of you, you should see a giant hallway. Jada can occasionally go in there, and if she comes very close to you, then you hide under your desk. Now, over to your left and right, when you turn on your flashlight, you should see a door. And you can close them and open them at any time, but you won't be able to move back to your office until you open the door. Then you can go back to other things like checking the cameras again or whatever you like. Now on to your next surrounding. Behind your office there's another hallway. There's nothing really special about it, that there's just a flashing light show going on. Nothing will come towards there yet, so don't worry. That should be your basic instructions. Other than that, if you ever feel stressed out or anything, we provided you with a cassette player to play a relaxing tune to help you mellow out if you ever need so. You won't be able to do other things besides relaxing, so yeah, play it carefully. It might trigger the robots more quicker to move if they hear some noise coming out of your office. Alright, Now let's head over to your main priorities to watch for. Gina, our Glam Star, should be watched for at all times, as well as her counterpart, Glam Star Neela. That's pretty much it. No one else will go after you this night, so just watch out for Gina and Neela and you'll be fine. Alright, that's all for this night. Watch out for Gina and Neela. Close the doors when you see them in front of the hallway. They will go back to their starting point if you defend yourself properly. You probably wonder why it sounded a bit more frightening earlier. Just don't worry about it. I'm fine. Just do your best, Mally, and I'll talk to you tomorrow, okay? Bye!
You wanted to speak to me?
Ah, Jaden. Come in. You're doing a great job instructing Mally's work orders, but there's just one thing I gotta ask.
What's that?
She was having trouble understanding you.
Oh, well, I wasn't sure if I was doing it good enough.
I want my business to go well, you hear? If you screw this up, I'm forcing you to take another job.
And what's that?
You'll be put in the Hollow Leonard suit and forced to walk around the place entertaining children as punishment.
Oh god. I don't want that.
Then you better do a good job or you'll be a walking freak.
Are you sure that suit is safe? It looks dangerous.
Oh, that thing? Nah, don't worry about it. Now get back to work. I think she needs another instruction for her next night shift. Consider yourself lucky.
Hey, good job. You made it, Mally. I knew you could do it. Wasn't really that hard, was it? But, yeah. On to your next preparation for your second night shift. You'll be facing against Leonard. Is that really how they pronounce it, or is it Leonard? I don't know, but I always thought that Leopold and Leonard should rhyme together. Like leotard, but then you have leopard, you know. Okay, your night shifts. Your night shifts. Okay, Leonard will go through the hallway behind you, and he can also go through the left side of your office. Always keep an eye on Leonard, just in case, cause you never know what way he will take. He just works like Gina and Neela, but when he's coming to you from behind, you'll have to wait until he's very close to you, then make a run under your desk, and hope to God you don't become his next meal. Just don't stare at Leonard for too long. Just hide under the desk and you'll be fine. That's all I need to tell you now, so I gotta go now. Bye!
my favorite.
I see. You'll make a great addition to the pizza inside of me!
Are you two ever gonna grow up? Sitting in the same room, playing video games, making a mess in your room. You two are adults now.
Mom! Can't you see I'm trying to live my life happily? Yeah, working for a job sucks. Who would ever want to do that?
Your dad has to work so hard for us to keep everything well in this house. And you two are not even helping.
Well, Dad said it's fine. We're allowed to do what we want when we want.
You two act like teenage dirtbags. Well, don't come crying begging for forgiveness when you finally realize what your bank account will look like when your money from college is gone.
Okay, whatever. Yo, check it out. Mom was right. We're running short on money and can't buy any snacks or clothes. What do we do? Oh, I don't want to work. Oh god, this is terrible. I don't want to work. If we work, we could say goodbye to our lives of having fun. All we gotta do is work, work, work. Who invented this stupid thing? I don't know, but I ain't gonna work. Yeah, screw that. I like living like a child.
Mom's gonna kill us.
Alright, so this is your third night shift of the week, and you're gonna have to deal with the Funland animatronics, and they are next to the diner. I would keep a close eye on the door that is in the east hallway that leads to the Funland Plaza. The Funland animatronics have already been out, and they broke through all the markings that lead underground in the tunnel system. I've never been there down myself, but I heard reports. It really reeks down there. There's trash everywhere that attracts most of the animatronics, and why they want to go into the underground now. And to make matters worse, they can also go through the underground directly to your office. So, yay, you're gonna have to deal with that now as well. But don't worry, let me go over each new animatronic you're gonna have to deal with. So let's start off with Funland Harold. Funland Harold is not really your priority, as he walks slow, of course because he's fat. Funland Harold will go to the cameras near the hallway with the doors. So for instance, that would be camera 2 and 8. If he's at those cameras, all you need to do is close the door. It sounds weird because he's slow, but trust me, he will run fast through the hallway to get to your office. That's all you need to do. Alright, next is Funland Jake. Funland Jake is going to be your most priority and should be watched at any time because he can go behind you and make a roaring noise. If he does that, you hide under your desk and you do not move at all. He's built in with infrared signals, and if he tracks any movement, he's gonna shred you in pieces and you'll likely die. The good thing is you can hear a noise whenever he's coming closer to you. Okay, let's talk about the last one, and that is Funland Leopold. Funland Leopold will go to the hallway behind you, and you can also go through the underground directly to your office. Now if this does happen, all you need to do is hide on the desk, turn on the flashlight, then it'll disorientate his vision, and that'll make him go away. Gina can also do the same thing, go into the underground directly into your office now, and I think the flashlight would work perfectly fine as well. It'll take a bit of a while for them to reach you under the desk, so you still have plenty of time to turn on the flashlight, but be cautious even with the flashlight, because if Jake sees the light coming through under the desk, he'll still kill you, because light is not his greatest friend. So yeah, good luck with all of that, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Alright, good night.
Hi, you must be Jeremy, the owner of the HK studio?
Yeah, we met a couple of days ago, and I wanted to hire you for a job. I need a professional surgeon who can help me with something.
Oh? Is that so? I'll be more than happy to work for you in that case. I don't necessarily have a job yet, so that's convenient. Well, I can do my best and put them back together for you. I may be more experienced as a surgeon, but I can certainly try with machines too.
Alright, then it's settled. You're hired for the job.
Thanks. So, where exactly are they?
Come with me. I'll show you where they are. I hope what we're doing here is fine and isn't going to be convicted as a crime scene.
I'll say this is fine as long as no one else ever finds out about this.
Well, I better not tell Miranda about this at all then. I just hope you can bring them back to life in this. If they can live like what they truly want to be, I'm sure that keeps them happy here. I'll make a pre-recorded message to my other employees if they've got any names for them.
Listen, Mally, there's been a terrible accident recently. There's a hidden room in this facility. I don't know if it's on the cameras, but it seems that one of our co-workers who is specialized in robotics and healthcare has done something to the pizza, and now everyone who eats the pizza sees these horrific versions of Gina and Neela. Do not interact with the experiments. If you see them slowly appearing in your office, change the music cassette to the frequency tape. They will slowly fade away again. You can change the music cassette when you press the Q button on your keyboard. Also, you did not eat the pizza, right? I need to tell you something about the pizza. Well, it was mostly Jeremy who gave me the task to drug the pizza to lure unfortunate guests to their experiments done by Mike. I'm not sure if I was supposed to tell you that. If you do encounter something horrific, unusual, just don't look at them when they're near you. I think these calls are transmitted and recorded to Jeremy to listen to. Ah, she looks. I'm in trouble now. Mally, if I don't make another call to you next night, just do your best!
You stole my pizza! You stole my pizza!
cannot believe we're making a new animatronic for this place already.
All because some random ass kid died in the ground.
Actually, it wasn't the underground. I've actually had to murder Meggy's boyfriend because he wouldn't stop asking on my front door where the hell she was.
Look, I'm sorry for what you had to do, but both of us are in serious trouble if any employees or authorities ever find out.
Yeah, but what the hell am I gonna name this one?
I don't know.
Also, how is it that when you create those things with organs, how did it fail on my own wife? She didn't even function properly at all.
Well, I don't know. I guess your that must have broken on its own.
Well, it doesn't matter. I've dumped that hunk of junk into the underground. She was a pain in the ass anyway. I can't believe I'd kill my wife for this and it didn't even work. I guess that's what I get for the way I treated her. I should really do something about the safety of this place.
To prevent another accident like that, we can focus on the safety of this place for later. Honestly.
I can't believe they turn into monsters when they're hungry though.
Trust me, Jeremy. They're quite hungry when they don't want to lose their appetite.
Well, if it keeps them alive and happy, that's all that matters.
I think it's a great idea to include a third character for the other two.
Yeah, I want my daughter to be happy. So if she can stay with him, it has to be done this way. I guess I'll pre-record another message to my employees if they've got any names for this one. Dude.
Mally, listen to me right now. Get the hell out of here right now! They're studying your psychology!
Come here, you eavesdropping prick!
No! No! Oh, I knew I was in trouble. I don't know what they're gonna do to me, Mally, but do your best. There were like organs everywhere in that room, what the fuck? I saw like a weird controller that was probably used by my cunt to control those fucking phone animatronics. Oh, fuck. And man, both of them are fucking maniacs. And my cunt probably lives to his fucking name, doesn't he? And you can tell him I said that, German, you asshole. Oh god. What have we got to do? What have we got into, man?
There you are.
No!
Where's the pizza gone, Mary? Did you eat it? Peekaboo!
I see. You'll make a great addition to the pizza inside of me.
Hello? You stole my pizza! I need the pizza! stole my pizza!
We'll make a great addition to the pizza inside of it!
Look, I'm sorry for eavesdropping at Melly, but I just want to make sure she's alright. You were really trying to mess around with her consciousness.
Unfortunately, you failed to do your job. And as punishment, you'll be forced to get into the Hollow Leonard costume.
No. No!
Go on, get in the suit.
I'm not getting in the suit.
Get in the suit, Jaden!
I am not getting in the suit. You are not putting me in the suit.
Mike, put this guy in the suit already.
No. No, get your hands off me. Mike, get your hands off me. Well, how do I look? I look stupid, don't I?
Well, I wouldn't roam around if I were you.
What? What do you mean? What do you mean if I move? What is going on? Monster. You're a maniac.
Fool! Did you honestly think that you were gonna get away with this? I don't think so. You messed up big time, Jaden. And now, welcome to the family.
I will get my revenge and take down everything you own. Even if it means destroying your company and everything with it.
Oh, and one more thing. You're fired! Okay, Mike, get this dead corpse out of my office.
And that's what happened.
I've heard enough. Since the original owner executed himself, we're putting all his crimes and convicted plans on you. And because of that, you're sentenced to your execution.
I guess I deserved it.
Any last words?
I'm a cunt.